Hi everyone, I am so excited to do my very first fragrance oil review for Midwest Fragrance Company. Now it's the first time I purchased from them, and I had emailed them asking if they would sell me like a fall/winter bundle. However, they said that they didn't have that at the moment, but they would be implementing that in the future. So hopefully we do see that, because I had to purchase each one individually. And well, let's get on with the video. I have the package right here. Now, I am not going to have all of the winter fragrances in here, because some of them, for example, there's one that's called Christmas Cabin, I believe. If you look at the description, it says not recommended for cold process soap making because of that very low usage rate. You can still use them, but it might not even, the scent might not even come through the soap at the end. I also stayed away from any foodie smells. For example, I believe they have one that's called Sugar Cookie. I did not get that fragrance because personally, I really don't like foodie smells in my soap. I prefer staying with, you know, your musky, floral, fruity type of scents. I don't like the idea of showering with a soap that smells like gingerbread or vanilla buttercream, stuff like that. So I also stayed away from those, but I did get the rest of them, or as many as I could at least. And the first thing I see is the invoice of what I ordered and a bunch of packing peanuts. So it does come with a fragrance oil care card. Okay, let's get into the first fragrance. Now, a lot of these are listed under both the winter and the fall ones, so there's gonna be a mix of fall and winter scents, but mostly I was going for winter scents. And then I ordered like maybe a few others that are neither, for example like cocoa butter cashmere. I just wanted to see how that smelled, because I've never smelled anything like it, and I wanted to give it a try, so I'll probably do those at the very end. But this video is going to be more focused on winter/fall scents. These are a lot of packing peanuts. Holy cow. Okay, so I'm going to go over the fragrances that were listed under the fall. So the first one we're going to review is Apple Cider Oak. Now I'm going to post the top, mid, and lower notes on here. I didn't read those because I didn't want my opinion of these to be influenced by what I'm reading. I want my review to be, you know, raw, if that makes sense. I want it to be truthful to what I am smelling here, and then you guys can compare the notes here. I'm pretty bad at it though, so I really don't think I'll nail a lot of these. But Apple Cider Oak, I just smelled it right now. Ooh, Apple Cider Oak could work well in the fall or the winter, but I believe this one was listed under fall. You do get a strong scent of apples for sure, and a little bit of like wood. It smells so good, y'all. Not so strong on the fruit, on the apple, but that is mostly what you do get out of the apple and the oak. Mostly apple, but it's not so strong for those that don't like a very strong in your face fruity scent. You like a more calm softness type of fruity. This would be perfect. And I could see myself honestly bathing in Apple Cider Oak, honestly. There's a tiny bit of spice in there too. It's pretty good. I really like it. It's very soft, but you do get that strong apple. Nothing says fall more than apples and cinnamon, you know, maybe orange, clove. So you do get a little bit of everything in here. Some spice, some wood, very light wood, but more apple than anything, and it smells so good. Next one we're gonna go with is barrel-aged maple bourbon. I'm very excited about this one actually, and I'm hoping it smells, I want to include maybe like one manly scent in my winter soap collection, and I'm hoping that anything that said bourbon in it would totally draw in men to this particular soap, so I'm hoping that it smells exactly what I think it would smell like. You definitely get that bourbon. You do smell that alcohol with that sweetness of maple syrup. Honestly, it's exactly what you would think it would smell like, maple bourbon, and it's more sweet than anything. And I think it's way too sweet for a guy to be drawn into this. I was hoping it'd have more like a tad bit of musk into it, just a tiny bit, just to, you know, something that says like man, a little bit of cologne. That I don't get here. I feel like women would be more interested in this scent because it is very strong on that maple, on that syrup scent. I think many women would love this one. It's because this is very strong on the sweetness, very light on that bourbon, on that alcohol scent. So yeah, that's my take on this. But I really do like it. I'm not saying that this is a bad scent. It's really good. I just wish it had that, you know, twist that I was talking about. Going into that musky side of maple bourbon more than like, how would I say it? Like a dessert maple bourbon. It almost smells like a maple bourbon cake. It's more of a dessert smell than I don't know how to explain it, but I hope I do get my point across. This is very sweet, so if you're looking for a maple bourbon that is sweet, this is perfect for you. If you are looking for a maple bourbon that you might smell on a man, this probably might not be what you're looking for. Next one is Cranberry Woods, another fall scent. Just with the name, I'm hoping for a fruit, wood, forest type of scent. I think that's very straightforward. The title is very straightforward. I don't know how I feel about this one because on first sniff, I got a strong woods smell. A very strong greenness, a very strong woodiness to it. And then the cranberry came in after, but there was like a sharp smell note to it that was I couldn't tell you what it is. I don't know what it is, but after smelling it for quite a bit, now I smell more cranberry. But first thing after opening the bottle, it was like in your face woods, trees, bark, leaves. Now it smells like the red Lifesaver. It smells like that tastes, if that makes sense. It smells good, but I would probably mix this with something else because now I'm going back to like that strong woody scent than the cranberry. This is weird. But that cranberry smell is so good, so good. But I don't know if I would want it in a soap only because of that strong in-your-face woody scent. It smells so good. It really does. I don't know if it's for me or not. It might be for my customers. But it does say fall. It does say fall. It might need maybe a little bit of spiciness. Like I said, I might mix it with something else. If I were to use it, I might mix it with something else that has maybe some cinnamon, some clove into it to calm down that woodiness. But it smells pretty good if you want to just smell it to see if it's good for you. I would say go for it by the sample size, but this is very strong on the woods. Last but not least for the fall, and I think this is a scent that can be used all year round from what I've seen. I think, don't quote me on that, I'm not really knowledgeable on fragrance oils, but I've seen this sold all year round from other people who make soap. Tobacco bay leaf is like a staple in a lot of people's soap collections. So I just found this under the fall scents. So I'm labeling it as a fall scent, but I think this is something that's used like all year round. I really don't know what tobacco smells like on its own, so I don't know what to expect. Although bay leaf, I do expect like a green light freshness. So you know what? This is more like for a man than the barrel aged maple bourbon for sure. This would be more geared towards women, while this one's just straight up like your dream man wearing cologne type. Than the barrel aged maple bourbon. I'm not hating it though. I really enjoy it. I enjoy it for myself. This one though, I could see my boyfriend wearing this one and loving this scent. So yeah, for sure, I could see why this is a staple in many businesses, because it's fresh. It almost has, there's some lightness to it as well. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's like a floral or a little bit of fruit, a little bit. It's like fruity floral. I don't know how to explain it. I'm pretty sure it's more floral. I think it's that bay leaf that I'm smelling that gives it that freshness, that lightness, cloudiness to it. It smells like fresh air, but with many men outside. It's like many men wearing cologne, standing in a prairie, and the strong gust of wind just flows through them, and you're standing afar and you're getting that fresh wind, and it's like all of those are my dream guys out there. And they're also in like a, am I weird? I think this video just got a little weird. I love it. Okay, on to the winter fragrances. The first one I'm gonna go over is Frosted Sugar Plum. I'm guessing this is gonna have maybe a mint to it, maybe eucalyptus, something like that, with a little bit of, with a sweetness of course because of the sugar in the name. Maybe a little bit of vanilla, maybe, I don't know. And fruitiness from the plum. So like a minty, fruity type of scent. I feel like this is what I'm gonna be smelling. The first thing I thought of when I smelled this is like a baby. Like a baby that you just showered with like a Johnson & Johnson baby soap. And this is what the baby would smell like. That's what this smells like. This is very soft, very almost like a cotton type of scent. It almost smells like that, like a, it's in that same category, I would say, with a hint of fruit and sweetness. This is what, you know, and another thing I pictured smelling this is like a freshly washed linen, like cotton linen, and it just came out of the dryer and it's cozy. You're in bed, you're on your warm pillow that just came out of the dryer. Like if you used a baby detergent. That's what that smells like. It smells so soft, so beautiful, so delicate, like a cloud. It's so good. It's so good, and this is the softest one so far out of all the other fragrances that I've reviewed. This is like a totally different category on its own compared to the other one. So if you're looking for something like that with a little bit of fruitiness, tad bit of fruitiness, it's not very strong on the fruitiness at all. I can't wait to actually use this in a soap. I would use this in a soap. Next up, juniper berry and pine. I don't know what to expect from this one. I know what pine smells like, so for sure you're gonna smell pine in this. I don't know what juniper berry smells like, although I do have botanical juniper berries. I don't think they have a scent, so I really don't know what to expect, but pine I am familiar with, so I'm expecting some fruit and pine. Green, woody. This smells close to cranberry woods, except cranberry woods doesn't have that pine scent. This does smell woody with a little bit of pine, and it's just a different fruit. Instead of a cranberry, it would be juniper berry, right? But it's almost similar. However, I really like this one better because it is, although it does have that pine in it, it's way lower in the woodsy scent than cranberry woods. So if you don't like that much woodsy scent, but you do want a scent like that with some pine and fruitiness, This one is perfect, and I prefer this one over the cranberry woods scent. I'll tell you that. If you like the woodsy scent better, go for cranberry woods. If you want it more calm in the woods and a little bit higher in the fruit, definitely go for this one. And there's pine in it. Pine is always good. It does smell like winter. You know what I just realized? This smells like Fabuloso. If you guys don't know what Fabuloso is, it's that cleaner, all-purpose cleaner that you put into like the mop bucket so you can mop, and it comes in like different colors. This smells like, I don't know what color it smells like, but I get Fabuloso. It smells like Fabuloso, and I'm not sure if people where I'm located, where Fabuloso is really well known and used a ton, I'm not sure what people would feel like if they were to smell this and the first thing they get is Fabuloso. Like, since I know Fabuloso, I don't know how I feel about it now that I just realized that it smells awfully close to Fabuloso, which is a cleaning agent. You know, I started liking it, but after I noticed that it smells like Fabuloso, I don't know if people would buy this, because Fabuloso is real well known here and it smells just like it. Honestly, I'm being honest about it. So I don't know. I really don't know about this one. I don't know. It smells so good, don't get me wrong, but where I am located and Fabuloso is well known around here, I don't know if people would be turned off by that, you know, buying a soap and bathing in something that smells like Fabuloso. I don't know, but I really love the scent. I really love it. It's fresh, it's clean, it's nice. Next one, Balsam Fir. I think this is very easy to guess what is in here. Green, fresh. You know, I expected this to be in my face. And again, I'm surprised that this is not as strong in the woods category than the cranberry woods. This is still very strong in your face woods compared to this one, and I would expect this one to be more, you know, strong, but it's not, surprisingly, and it smells just like what it says, Balsam Fir. It smells really good, and I enjoy it. Would I use it on its own in a soap though? I don't think so. I wonder how these two, cranberry woods and Balsam Fir, would smell if I would like it better. Let's try something right here. Y'all, I think this would be an awesome mix. The Balsam Fir's softness really calmed down that woodsy smell that I'm getting from cranberry woods. I would definitely use in a soap. It's so good. Totally recommend these two. I don't know what ratio, but I've discovered something. Winter Candy Apple. This one I was very excited to try out. This is a dupe from Bath & Body Works. Sorry, I don't really shop there, but I do have their Germix. Actually, I might get it right now just to compare the scents. It's very spot on. It smells close to it. It's just, I guess Midwest has a different take on it. You get a little bit of green in it. Apple for sure. You don't get much of that candy, but it is present there. You do get that sweetness. They did really good on this dupe. Let me actually compare this. So I'm smelling this Germix that I have here. I'm trying to ignore that alcohol scent that is in it. Okay. This is a more softer and sweeter take on Winter Candy Apple, but it's close. It's pretty close. Yeah, this one's more fruity. The original one is more fruity than this one. This one has more of a sweeter twist as far as the candy is concerned. You do get the apple, but it's more candy and that winter scent that you get from this compared to the original. This is more on the fruity side. So original fruity, and then this dupe would be more sweet. You do get that fruity, but it's way less. It's way less on the fruitiness and more on the sweetness. And this is quite the opposite. But they did really good to capture that winter feel from this. It does smell like winter for sure, no doubt about that. But definitely, if you're looking for like a sweeter twist on winter candy, I will definitely go for the Midwest Fragrance Company one. Next one, honey spiced pear. I am looking for cinnamon, clove, fruitiness, and some sweetness from that honey, or even like a mapley type of scent. Some also, surprisingly, I'm also expecting some softness to it. It's not soft, I'll tell you that. First whiff of that was like that sharpness from those spices, but you do get that pear. It smells just like pear, like if you just cut a pear in half. Oh, that pear is so delicious. Pear, the smell of pear, guys. Oh, it's just pure pear filling. If there was such thing as a pear pie. Is there such thing as a pear pie? It smells like you would think a pear pie would smell, but exclude the crust. It's just filling. Like you're cooking the pear, letting the juices caramelize, and with cinnamon and all. This is what that would smell like, just pure pear filling. That's the best way to explain it. I love it. I absolutely love it. It's sharp because of those spices, but the pear brings it down to like a softness, but it's more spicy more than anything. But the pear comes out strong, and there's a tad bit of sweetness to it. Next one we're gonna review is Sweater Weather, and this is, I believe, a Bath and Body Works dupe. However, I've never smelled this in my life. I don't know what to expect. Oh yeah, I think I'm getting some mint, some eucalyptus. It smells green. Yeah, I'm getting Fabuloso from this too. Let me see. Let me smell that other one that was Fabuloso smelling. I wonder if this has mint. I'm gonna be so proud of myself if I am right about having mint, and if I'm not, you guys can clown me. There's some mint in it. I know for a fact. Again, if I'm wrong, clown me in the comments. I don't know how to compare this one other than Fabuloso all over again. It's fresh, it's soft. This would probably be in the same category as, which one was it? Frosted Sugar Plum. I think this was the one that smelled like a baby. Oh yeah. This would be in the same category, I believe. This one is softer though. Frosted Sugar Plum is way softer in that soft category than this one. Actually, no, they're probably the same. I think I would rate them both the same in softness, but this one has like a minty twist to it and no fruit whatsoever. It's more like I would say like fresh linen with like some mint. I don't know what else I can gather from this. It smells good. It does smell like maybe like a winter. It smells good. It might even smell like a cologne or something, but a very soft cologne for guys that don't like that strongness of musk. It's good. I would probably I would probably use a soap that smelled like this. It's very soothing. Flannel. I believe this is another one that's Bath and Body Works. Correct me if I'm wrong. I don't know. Just like Sweater Weather, I don't know what to expect from this one at all. If I could take a guess, I really don't know. I can't take a guess. I like this one better than Sweater Weather. I'm getting a fruitiness from it for some reason. Like some type of berry. It almost smells like cranberry. This smells like I'm getting a musk with fruit. That's what I'm getting. I don't know how to compare this with anything else in my life. Like, I can't even come up with a scenario. It's like, this is like when you were a teenager and you had this crush in school. And there's this sweater that he always wore. And then you ask your crush for his sweater. And it smells just like him. I feel like this is what that would smell like. I don't know what to compare it to other than a fruit and some musk. A fruit that's close to this, maybe it's a berry for sure, like a cranberry. I don't know. I'm gonna be pretty surprised once I read the notes, the scent notes, because I'm lost for words. I don't know. I suck at giving an explanation for this one. I can't. But to help y'all out again, I will have the notes here. Roasted pine cone. I'm thinking a smoky dark type of scent. Not strong on it though, very light, with some greenness to it. Maybe a little bit of eucalyptus or mint, something like that. Very light on the herby. That's what I'm guessing. I could be totally wrong though. I don't know if I would use this for a soap, but it smells so good. It smells like an air freshener that you would buy from Walmart when you're looking for that specific room spray at Walmart. Buy Febreze or something, or maybe Airwick, and you're always gonna get that same one for Christmas, that same scent. This is what that is. Whatever. It's pine cone. You know, I don't get so much of that smokiness that I was guessing I would get from this. Green, very green as well. I don't know if I would use this in a soap. I probably would prefer this in a candle for sure. Maybe not a soap, but I don't think it'd be so bad in a soap. But it does smell pretty green, and for those that don't like greenness in your scents, you probably won't like this one. But it is very, very soft but strong on that green. And that pine cone is coming through clearly. Like, there's no doubt this is pine cone. It's pretty good. I really enjoy that one. But again, soap, I don't know. Candle, for sure. For sure. Cranberry apple marmalade. It smells more like candy than a jelly, like a foodie scent that I was thinking that I would get. It smells like candy. Definitely would use this in a soap for sure. You do get apple, but you get cranberry more than anything. And this also smells like a gummy lifesaver for sure. The red ones. The red gummy lifesavers. Fruit, sweet, really good. And there's nothing much to say. Cranberry, apple, that's exactly what you're getting in a bottle, plus some sweetness. But it doesn't have that foodie smell. It's more like a candy. It's almost a little bit, and I mean a little bit, so don't clock me for this, but it might also be in the same category as winter candy apple, except winter candy apple is more soft, but winter candy apple has that candy scent. This one too has that candy scent. Very good scent. Would use it in a soap for sure. Marshmallow Fireside. This one I didn't know whether to get it or not, because like I said, I don't like foodie scents in soap, but I decided to get it because why not? You do get that softness, sweetness from that marshmallow. I don't get like a toastiness smell from the Fireside. Maybe a light smokiness, but it's not strong at all. And what you mostly get is like a vanilla, toasty vanilla. Like you just get vanilla, a marshmallow with a little bit of smokiness, with a little bit of darkness to it. It smells really good, and I think I would use this in a soap. However, after smelling the other ones, I think there's better choices that I would use before using this one. But it's really good if you're looking for a marshmallow type of scent. This is perfect. It's a very soft sweetness. There's sweeter scents that I have reviewed in this group of scents. There's sweeter ones than this one, so it's very soft, cloudy, that pillowy marshmallow, vanilla, with a little bit of smokiness. That's basically it. I decided to pick this one up, Black Cherry Merlot, only because I really like the scent and I wanted to see their take on it. I am very familiar with the Bath and Body Works version of it. So, oh yeah, they nailed it. But if I recall correctly, this is, I think the Bath and Body Works is a tad bit softer on that scent versus this one is like packs a punch. You have that high spike scent into it. I don't know how to describe it. There's like a sharpness to this version than the Bath and Body Works one. But they nailed it. They really did. This smells like black cherry merlot. I do recommend their black cherry merlot for sure. Okay. I also got black cherry merlot because I thought it was a very nice winter scent as well. I'm definitely going to use that one, I think, in a soap. Iced Vanilla Woods type. I think this is a Bath and Body Works dupe as well. It smells good. It smells for like a man. Honestly, this is a manly scent. I don't get much vanilla. There is a sweetness, but it doesn't smell like vanilla to me. And there's more of that freshness to it. It smells like what I think a man would smell as well. I like it. Last one, Cocoa Butter Cashmere. I've heard a lot of great reviews on this Cocoa Butter Cashmere. This is definitely different than all the other ones. Although this is not fall or winter, I think this would fall under the same category as one of those like clean cotton, fresh linen type of scents with a little bit of sharpness. And I don't know why or from what, but I will see after I read the notes. It smells so good and would be wonderful in a soap, let me tell you. I don't know how to describe this one. It's just unique. It's unique. I definitely need to use this one in a soap. This smells like a beautiful bath. A beautiful bath. Like I could picture myself using a soap that smells like this for sure. For sure. Alright guys, so that was quite longer than I thought it would be, but I did order a bunch of fragrances, and that concludes all the fragrances that I got from Midwest Fragrance Company. And honestly, they got a lot of great scents. The only one that I was kind of iffy about was the Cranberry Woods, but like I said, after mixing it with Balsam Fir, I think this is something you guys need to try, because I think it changed the game of both these scents. On its own, they smell all right. Balsam Fir I really liked on its own, but together I think they made each other better. So the Cranberry Woods is the only one that I was kind of iffy about. I probably wouldn't use it on its own. Other than that, they have some really good scents there, and I'm really excited. And I could easily choose a winter/fall soap collection from what I have here, because they're all really good scents. I truly mean that. So I really enjoy Midwest Fragrance Company. When I emailed them, they responded. They shipped my package, I think, the day after I placed the order. So they're pretty quick on that too. And also because I placed the order pretty late, so I'm pretty sure they were closed. They weren't gonna be packaging stuff at like 8 p.m. I don't know exactly what time, but I do remember it was pretty late. No complaints at all. I mean, they've got really good scents, so I suggest you all give them a try. And that concludes this video. Thank you for watching. I will see you all in the next video.